Good afternoon. This is an experiment. I am live streaming with my phone to this Facebook page and this YouTube channel. I hope it's working today, because in 2 days there will be a big rally protesting against censorship nearby. Yes, okay, in Facebook it's working. Let me check if it's working in YouTube. It should be working. Yes, it's working. Phenomenal. Check if it's working in. Yeah. So I will tell you about it. In 2 days, in Menlo Park, California, San Francisco Bay Area, there will be a big rally organized by Humanity Against Censorship, which is a group of parents, families, and everyday citizens who value free speech. They are hosting this event to protest the rampant censorship that has taken over social media and everyday life. This is the email that they send me. We must all come together to tell Facebook and all the other social media giants that we are not going to tolerate censorship any longer. Robert Kennedy Jr., which is the founder and the head of the Children's Health Defense, which is a big organization that does exactly what they do. Let me see if it's working. Yes, it's working. He will be the keynote speaker. Robert F. Kennedy will share information on the lawsuit against Facebook and much more. I will be there covering in live. I am in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to travel to close to San Francisco tomorrow to be on Thursday there to cover live for all of you. You will also hear from the best and the brightest on the subject of censorship and why we must do all we can to reinstate free speech. There is a list of speakers that I'm going to read soon. Right now, at this moment in history, free speech is quickly eroding. Social media is censoring mainstream media. TV, radio, newspapers is censoring. Even our own government is participating in censorship. I will read something that blew my mind today. Comes soon. Help Humanity Against Censorship to spread this word. Please share. It's going to be this Thursday in 2 days at 3 p.m. in Menlo Park, California, very close to the headquarters of Facebook. Large number need to show up. Invite everyone you know, everyone that lives nearby, in Fresno, in San Francisco. I am coming from Los Angeles, driving 6 hours to be there. Censorship is one of the most dire issues of our times, and it must be stopped now. Time is running out. Don't miss out this historic rally. The reason we have this pandemic is just because of the lies of the main media and social media. Okay, I go to the page of the organization called humanityagainstcensorship.org. There is a big flyer. I will show you the flyer. So I am doing this with my camera today. Let me see. This is a flyer. Humanity Against Censorship, a rally to stop censorship. Thursday, May 19, 3 p.m. Menlo Park, California. Location to be announced. The map is right there. Humanity Against Censorship is a We the People grassroots group of parents, families, and citizens who supports freedom of speech. This is Robert F. Kennedy. I know this woman, Charlene Bollinger. I interviewed her, I think, in 2016, 2017. They ran an online video summit, The Truth About Cancer, and there are other people. Okay, I will keep reading. It's very short, but this is just an invitation for all of you to be in the live video that I will be doing on Thursday. All right, and the information keeps coming. Says for immediate release, the Humanity Against Censorship.org that was released today, and there is a person to contact, Desiree Ferraro. The phone number is here, 714-348-0808. I'm going to talk to her because I'm going to interview all these people. Rally supporting free speech set for Thursday, May 19, near Facebook headquarters. Speakers include CHD, Children's Health Defense, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., will highlight the critical need to fight against censorship by government and social media. Menlo Park, California, 3 p.m. Grassroots organizations from across the country will join together to protest censorship on Thursday, May 19 in Menlo Park, California, adjacent to Facebook headquarters. Protesters believe Facebook is at the center of violation against First Amendment right to free speech. This is also a test. I am doing it from my phone. I am streaming simultaneously in Facebook, in our page 2020 What's the Real Truth, and one of my YouTube channels. These are the same internet titans who promised America for decades that they were going to democratize the internet, democratize communication around the globe, make it more fair, more equitable, and provide public access, says Robert F. Kennedy Jr. They have done exactly the opposite. And listen to this is very interesting. On November 13, 2020, Children's Health Defense, CHD, filed a 150-page First Amendment complaint in the U.S. District Court in San Francisco, detailing factual allegations regarding the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC Foundation, and the World Health Organization, extensive relationships and collaborations with Facebook and Mark Zuck, you know who. The government's role in Facebook's censorship goes deeper than its close coordination with the CDC and the WHO. It began, listen to this, I didn't know this until now. It began at the suggestion of powerful Democratic Congressman and Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff, who in February 2019, a year and a month before the pandemic, wrote letters to Facebook and Google, means YouTube, urging both platforms to suppress and purge internet content critical of government shots, policies, injections. Speakers at Thursday's event include Robert Kennedy, Charlene Bollinger, Dr. Brian Hooker, Alan Stevo, Neil Mamen, Reinette Senum, Kevin Jenkins, and Naomi Wolf. The level of censorship we are seeing today is unprecedented in the history of this country and all over the world. It's not just in America. It's absolutely in all the countries the same, except for a few ones, said Kevin Jenkins, founder of the Urban Global Health Alliance. Citizens need to speak out against tyrannical efforts to silence those who provide information that runs counter to government, media, and industry agendas. The event is scheduled for Thursday, May 19, in 2 days, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Facebook headquarters area, Menlo Park, California, at the southwest corner of the Highway 84 and Willow intersection. For additional information and to arrange interviews with the speakers, contact this woman. The organizers, Humanity Against Censorship, is a We the People grassroots group of parents and families who support freedom of speech. All right, for all of those who don't know, our page 2020 What's the Real Truth grew from January 1st this year to the end of February from 12,000 followers to 253,000 followers. At that time, Facebook restricted our page. And not because we put something against the community guidelines. I was restreaming all the YouTubers that were covering the Canadians' Freedom Convoy in Ottawa. And they saw that my page grew so rapidly that was dangerous. Because, we were supporting the trackers. And the trackers are against the mandates, against the Emergency Act that we have here also in the US. So, but in the process, the other day, I need to show you something. Our page reached in these 2 months 78 million people. I hope I can find it right now and I will show it to you. So 78 million people, let me see. I will show you to you right now because this was really awesome. From January 1st to the end of January, just 2 months, I will show you to you right now. I discovered this, January to February. What I am doing, statistics, what is the 78 million people? I am in the videos, statistics, statistics, here we go. Okay, here, look at this. I have the camera. Can you see? Oh no, this is my back here. Can you see over here? Here. In 2 months, reached 77.8 million people. This is followers, net followers that increased 212,000. And this is interaction. 40 million people interaction. And here is the graph. That was insane. Like in that day there were 16 million people only on that day, which was February 5th. So, because our page became so dangerous, it was restricted. Restricted means that Facebook, from the natural algorithm, doesn't suggest our page anymore. This is why we created the other one. The other page is called 2022 The Real Truth, but that page has 18,000 people. So anyway, in the process, I learned everything that needs to be done to have a successful Facebook page without being busted. I'm going to make a workshop at a very, very small fee. I am an internet marketer. These courses, they run minimum $600. I'm going to do it for much less because I want all of you to do the same thing that I am doing every day here. So we bypass the community guidelines. We bypass all the censorship and we can keep sharing the truth. All right, this was a test because I'm going to go tomorrow with my phone and live stream simultaneously in this Facebook page, the 2020 What's the Real Truth. And also, let me see what is the page. I have so many windows. Okay, let me come back here. And one of my YouTube channels. And it's an invitation, it's a test, and also it's an invitation for the live video. Please share, and I see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.